If you want to draw some sort of garbages on the floor, you have different possibilities. You can use a decal, but in the case of the ground is a plane surface. So using decals is not a great idea, okay? But you can use the rendering of the decals. That is another type of trick, okay? For example, I want to draw something on this ground, okay? Take in mind that decals can be painted. So I can place a plain mesh, just as, for example, the doily mesh. Okay, this is a plane. Doily is simply a plane. Okay, so if I want to draw a decal, draw something on the ground, I can simply use this plane, the plane of the doily object. Okay, I can, for example, I can resize him in order to cover a great part of the ground floor. Okay. Okay, now I want to draw something. In Haunted House we have designed a material that have the decal flag checked. A material can be that is a bevel of a decal. That is the dirty material. Okay. The dirty material, dirty wall, dirty floor. Okay. We can inspect dirty floor material. Okay. The dirty floor material is made in this way. It has decal and decal normal flag enabled. These make the engine to know that this material must be treated as a decal during the rendering pipeline. Okay. The material must be alpha blended. It must be transparent with an opacity map. In this case, the opacity map is given by the layer 0 mask. The layer 0 mask is the alpha channel of the mask texture. Okay. If you are interested in how mask works, you can see one of the terrain tutorials I have on YouTube. Substantially, if you click on import, the engine will automatically create a mask for you. Okay. The mask is what the engine uses for making the draw effect, the painting effect. Where the mask is white, you see the decal. Okay, the mask has more than one channel, RGB alpha channels. RGB are used for layers 1, 2 and 3. Layers can have different masks, so you can have, for example, different type of dirt, different type of garbages, and then paint them in different parts of the decal. The layer 0, that is the alpha channel of the mask, contains the alpha of the decal. That's where the decal is visible. Okay. Now, an example. I assign to this doily the decal, the matte dirty floor, the dirty floor parameter of the entered house. This has just been painted, but you can erase this and make your paint. So I click on paint, I click on control, left control, I set the radius and the strength and hardness of the brush, and now I can erase the opacity map of the decal. As you can see, this map change. That is the alpha channel of this mask. Okay, so you can erase all the mask. Okay, and then you can erase by holding the left control button, the left control key, and holding the left mouse button. If you hold only the left mouse button, you can paint on the decal. Okay, so this is a question of your skill about painting. So you can make your settings and then paint the decal. Okay, this is if I want to paint the decal. Okay, if I make a decal in Photoshop with an alpha and then export that to, yes, it's the same, it's exactly the same, but yes, it is exactly the same, but if you want to use this system, you can import a texture from Photoshop, a mask that you create in Photoshop. You can create the mask and use import for importing that particular mask, or you can paint it directly on the engine if you want. Okay, this is how to paint the alpha of the decal, but the decal can have more than one layer inside it. So you can paint a layer on another layer and the layer on the alpha of the channel. In this case, I want to paint the layer 1. I select the layer 1 and paint it. Okay, this is layer 1, and layer 1, after you have painted the layer, you can set its alpha contribute by using this slide. Okay, you can set the contribute of the given layer of the material using this slide. Okay, so I can paint this garbage when I want, where I want, and then I can set its alpha contribute. Of course, in this case, if you want to erase, if you when you paint the layer 1 to the decal, also layer 0 is painted because layer 0 is below layer 1. Layer 0 contains the alpha of the decal. So if you paint layers greater than 0 on the decal, the layer 0 is painted. When you erase the layer 0, you erase all the other layers that stay upon the layer 0. Okay, if I repaint layer 0, also the layer 1 will appear. If I want to clear the layer 1, I have to select the layer 1 and clear it by painting, but layer 0 remains. If I want to clear also layer 0, I have to select layer 0 and clear. Okay, my decal is generated by your engine, but that normal map is the decal is generated by your engine. No, decals have not the possibility to generate the mask cannot generate normal map. Normal map is this is what is inside the layer of the decal of the material. This is the normal map of layer 1. Okay, if I use layer 2, this is the normal map of layer 2. I cannot have a normal map of the mask. This should be generated in real time and is too computation intensive. So for now we have dropped this possibility. The normal map are those you can assign to the layers of the decal material. Okay.